my first point. I'm going to do this in 3 points, right? We'll do it like that. So the first point is, here, I want to give you a question. Do you really want to change? Do you really want to accomplish your dream? I know what you said. I know you asked. Of course, I want to. Who doesn't want to accomplish their dreams? But what I've learned is that. Let me back up. For those that don't know, I've been working with people since '98, so that's almost 27 years. I've been working with people directly, right? From the ministry to coaching, all the things. And 99% of the time, people don't actually want healing, growth, and transformation. They just want a little bit of relief from their pain. And yeah, I wish that wasn't the truth, but it is the truth. Those of you that are in the people business, those of you that do people work, talk back to me. Let me know. 99% of the time, I'm gonna say that again. 99% of the time, people don't actually want healing, growth, transformation. People don't actually want to accomplish their dreams. They just want a little bit of relief from their present pain, from their current situation. They just want some relief. That's why motivational videos are so powerful and are so popular, right? That's why hype works, because sometimes there's positive relief from the pain, and then sometimes there's literally just an escape. That's why we have comedy, and then we have drama, and we have all these things, and I'm not against anything, quite honestly. But again, I'll throw the question back. Do you actually want to accomplish your dream? And I challenge you to really think about that. Do I actually want it? If you were on trial for accomplishing your dream, would there be enough evidence to convict you? They also want sympathy sometimes. Oh, absolutely. And again, that sympathy is what? A little bit of relief from the pain. So if someone leans in and tells you they understand, and oh no, poor you, and maybe slide you a little something, or put their arm around you, or just make the moment about you and what you're going through, and then that feeling, right? That little shot in the arm, that tends to be enough for most people. So look at that. We have to release ourselves from fear. And I'm going to talk about that, like kind of a way forward through that. We do not want, for healings are painful. Exactly. So healings are painful. So, all right, you got my wheels turned. I can't look at the comments because I get sidetracked. But keep the comments coming though. So again, the question, do you want to be healed? Excuse me, do you want to be healed? Do you want growth? Do you want transformation? Do you really want to accomplish that particular thing? And if the person says yes, it's like, okay, well, have you really decided? Right? So step one is decide you actually want change. Decide you actually want transformation. Decide you actually want healing. Decide you actually want to level up, to skill up, to change your situation. You have to decide you actually want it. And you're not just saying you want it because it's appropriate or because the pain is a little heavy today. And that's what happens all too often. It gets heavy, and so, right, it's a thing, it's important, it's front of mind, and then it gets a little lighter. I can carry it a little, or I find my relief, whether that be laughter, whether that be motivation, whether that be a scripture, whether that be I just have a cry, whether that be someone shows me some sympathy, whatever it might be. Now I'm okay. So most people don't actually want it. So anyway, so that's the first step. Decide if you really want it. And that's something that we really need to sit with. If you have your heart, if there's something that you want or need, per your definition, not mine, right? If you've identified that there's something that you want, if you've identified that there's something that you need, if you've identified that there's an area of your life where perhaps there's lack, or where you know you could be, should be, and are capable of doing better, and you're not, then you should probably sit with that question. Do I actually want to do better? Do I really want more? Do I really want to grow? Because why am I not growing? Why am I not, right? Why am I not closing the gap every day? And if you're working toward it, somebody said, I am closing the gap. Well, then that means this isn't applicable to you. That means you're one of those 1%ers who have actually decided that they want growth and change, and they're taking the necessary steps. They're making the necessary moves. They're doing the necessary things. And so that would be step one. That would absolutely positively be step one, because I can give you 99 other things to do, but if that's not true, right? If your truth isn't that I truly want to accomplish my dreams, I truly want to accomplish my goals, I truly want to grow, I truly want to heal, I truly want to be a better me, I want to be a better man, a better husband, a better father, right? I want to be a better woman, a better mom, a better. If that's not quite your truth, then if we establish that, and then the 99% get out, and then there's that 1% who's stuck around, is like, no, I'm here, I want it. I really want to grow. I really want to accomplish my dreams. I want to level up. I want to. Then we can look at the next step one. Give me 1 second, because this is I need to move this thing. Hey, if you're here, tap the screen. Help a brother out. Like, what's happening here? We got the 1.1 and then it just froze. Like, now if you put in the chat, Coach Reese, I'm taking notes, then I'll give you a pass. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I need you tapped in with me. Oh, that's not it. All right. I'm trying to move this thing. There we go. All right. It was annoying me right there because I like to articulate with my hands and it was in the way. So we're going to put this right there. Booyah. All right, we're going to block Jimmy for once. Don't throw no stones at me for blocking Jimmy. So, anywho. You're still, oh no, that's fine. I appreciate you. I already know you would have had it at 5K already. But anyway, I need to get this out anyway, so it's okay, right? So once you establish step one, that you actually want it, you decide you really, really want to grow, you want to change, you want to take action towards your dreams, you really want to make your dreams your reality and all that cute stuff that we say, then that's step one. And then step one would be, you need to redefine your relationship with failure. You need to really redefine your relationship with failure. And I have a lot of ideas around this, but let's just look at it like this. What if you adopt a new philosophy about failure? Let's look at it like this, right? What if, again, I'm redefining, I'm reimagining, I'm changing my relationship with failure. What if I say, what if I say I win? What if I say there is no failure? What do you mean? If you don't hit the mark, you fail. Bettina, what's up, sis? It's like, okay, here's a philosophy for you. And this is what I use, and this is what I impart in the children and the people that I work with, and I'm going to share it with you. I ain't even going to charge you nothing. I win or I learn, and learning is winning, so I always win. I win or I learn, and learning is winning, so I always win. I play the game, I do my best, I come up short. No, let me back up. I play the game, I do my best, and I come out victorious. Awesome, I won. I play the game, I do my best, and I get my butt kicked. Awesome. Now I have all this data from this butt kicking that I get to learn from. How blessed am I? How lucky am I to have game tape to review of me out there giving it my all and still coming up short. Now I'm able to watch the film and see where I maybe cut corners, or see where maybe, wow, this was off or that was off, or oh, I could have did a little bit. Oh, I need to prepare more here, and I need to. And now I have a list of I need tos, and then I take action on those I need tos because, as I said in step one, I've made a decision that I truly do want to make this dream become a reality. I really want to grow. I really want to change. I really want to take my life to the next level. And then once I established that, then step one, right, I said, I'm going to redefine, I'm going to reimagine, I'm going to change my relationship with failure. And then if I say, you know what, I no longer believe in failure. I no longer believe in the energy that tends to come with failure. See, this started with the question was my fear of failure. I don't need to fear failure anymore. As a matter of fact, I can get excited about missing the mark, because missing the mark, as I just explained, provides me with all of this data, all of this information that I get to pull from to help me to learn and grow. Now I'm encouraged, I'm empowered, I'm equipped, and I'm inspired to continue to drive on, to continue to chase my dream, to pursue my goals, to become the person that I want to become. And look at all this data I have. Look at all of this stuff that I have to work with. Lucky me. So failure where? Failure where? So if that's you, I challenge you to redefine your relationship with failure, because you've decided, you've defined a particular relationship with failure. You've accepted, oh, I like that part. You've accepted a particular relationship with failure all this time, so much so that this relationship, this toxic relationship, has been stunting your growth. It's been stopping you from trying. Has been stopping you from showing up for yourself. Appreciate you, sis, as always. Your relationship with failure I dare you to answer this question. What has my fear of failure cost me? How about you sit with that with a pen and paper? What has my fear of failure cost me? Thank you, family. What has my fear of failure cost me? Look, LJ said, money, 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 money. What has my fear of failure cost me? Sit with that for a second. Oh, this is Adult Swim. Now I love the little ones, but this is Adult Swim. And I'm talking about maturity, right? So, no. I don't mean go put the children away. I mean, this is maturity hour. Tell them they got to put, if you got your teenager sitting with you listening, awesome. What up, young fella, young lady? I need you to put your maturity glasses on right now. Grown-ups, I need y'all to put, this is grown-up time, right? This is grown-up time. This is Adult Swim. I need you to sit with that. Sit with that. What has my fear of failure cost me? Don't go back to high school, unless you're in high school. Just, what has my fear of failure cost me in 2024? I don't want you to beat yourself up too bad, but it's okay. You can have a little dose of reality. We need that. It's healthy for us. What has my fear of failure cost me? And when you think about that, and then you can see the value of redefining, of changing that relationship, because failure isn't going anywhere, right? It's not going anywhere until you dismiss it. So that's the challenge. That's step one. Redefine, reimagine, change your relationship with failure. Somebody said money, somebody said progress. But Tina just put the teary eyes because, come on. And listen, I'm sitting here because I'm answering the question inside of myself right now. And it's getting me excited because no need in crying over it, right? My perspective is, okay, yeah, that was all me. See, catch this. When you focus, see, my primary philosophy is built around personal responsibility. And so when I look at my life, I'm looking at how could I, thank you, impact my life, change my life? How can I do better? See, I don't think about what could you had done for me. I don't think about what could, if my mom wasn't on crack, if my dad wasn't on heroin, if I didn't grow up in the middle of North Philly, if blah 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 blah, if I didn't go through the, I don't think about that. I think about what has my fear of failure, because that's mine. I picked that, consciously or unconsciously. I chose that. I chose to respond in that manner. I chose to be a punk and allow the fear of failure to stop me from moving forward, to tell me to sit down and don't move. And I sat down and didn't move. I allowed that fear to tell me I wasn't good enough. I allowed that fear to tell me that I wasn't worthy, that I wasn't deserving. That was me. That wasn't anyone or anyone else. So for me, when I sit with something like that, it's like, wow, okay, there's an initial gut shot, but then it's like, whoa, okay. I get excited because that means I don't have to wait for you guys to grant me permission to go forward. I just have to reimagine, redefine, change my relationship with failure and get out of my own way and go. How encouraging, I want to run around the room. How empowering is that? I don't need your permission. Love y'all like I do. But I don't need your permission to get up and go. I don't need your permission to change my relationship with failure so I can get up and go. I don't need your permission to do. So when I grant myself permission, let me back up. So when I think about what my fear of failure has cost me, whatever, and I sit with that for a second, I get excited because I still have access to all those things. Delayed, not denied. Delayed, not denied, because as long as I'm still here, I have breath in my body, and my yes was unconditional, so I'm still moving forward. So I'm all in. And I'm going to continue to bet on me, and I'm learning more and more every day what that needs to look like for me. And so, when I think about this, what it's cost me, I say, wow, I go right to personal responsibility. I get excited. There's a little bit of, because my call is to serve. It's like, man, I could have been moving at a higher level, and I could have, but you know what? That's okay. Because even in this, the positive is coming. I'm always looking for the positive. I forgot every time I say the name of drugs, TikTok, they give me the restriction thing. That's my reality. But anyway, so step one is decide you actually want change and you just don't want a little bit of relief from your pain. And that's going to move 99% of people. If you're one of the 1%ers who's left, awesome. Then step one is redefine, change your relationship with failure. And as I stated earlier, there is no failure. I win or I learn, and learning is winning, so I always win. I win or I learn, and learning is winning, so I always win. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. I love it. I love it. I love it. Why did they block this word? Appreciate the comments. Appreciate the comments, family. That's what I'm talking about. So we got step one, and then we got step one. And then I would say the next step one, we're going to say, let me back up. You decide you really want it. I mean, you make a decision, you plant your feet, you decide you really, really want it. Okay, cool. You make a commitment. And then that's step one. And then step one is I'm going to redefine, I'm going to reimagine, I'm going to change my relationship with failure. My current relationship with failure is not healthy at all. So I need to change, I need to fix, I need to prepare. This relationship needs to be a healthy one. And what does that look like? Well, I win or I learn, and learning is winning, so I always win, right? I'm going to charge y'all for that one. And then step one, as my mentor would say, action pronto. Action pronto, action pronto, action pronto. action is the cure-all. So many of you get excited, you get inspired, you get encouraged, you get some information, and you don't do anything. You have 2 minutes of, whoa, yes, it's on, I'm about to, you might even cry and have a moment, you might write something down, and then you don't do anything. You don't take action. And you let that fear creep in, right? And it may dress up as something else. It'll dress up as responsibilities. It'll dress up as work. It'll dress up as the children. It'll dress up as, oh shoot, I got a flat. It'll dress up as, man, the service light came on, I need an oil change. It'll dress up as, Junior needs some new polo shirts for school. It'll dress up as, and you'll miss it. And you'll tell yourself a lie like, as soon as this is done, then I'm gonna. As soon as I put this fire out, then I'm gonna invest in me. As soon as yeah, right. We ain't even gonna get into that list of as soon as I's, or how many times as soon as I has. Anywho, so action pronto. Action is the cure-all. Action, action, action. What do I mean? So don't get excited, get inspired, and get ready to move forward, and then start thinking about or looking for the perfect set of circumstances. Right? No, we're not doing that. What? There are no perfect circumstances. Actually, no, I take that back. The perfect circumstance is right now. It is whatever you say it is. Those of you that know me, y'all know that's one of the rules. It is whatever I say it is. I say it right now is the perfect time. So start where you are with what you have. Start where you are with what you have. Take action. Take action, take action, take action. Action pronto. Action is the cure-all. Always invest in yourself. Abso-freaking-lutely. If you don't expect someone. Exactly. The way you treat you, right, teaches and shows the rest of us how to treat you. When I see that you're fully committed to you, when I see that you're all in, when I see that you prioritize your well-being, when I see that you take you seriously, when I see that you love you, when I see that you respect you, when I see that you appreciate you, when I see that you understand how valuable you are, when I see that you understand how awesome you are, when that's your aura, then I fall in place. I fall in line. Thank you for showing me how to teach you. So exactly, LJ. So start where you are with what you have. Start where you are with what you have. This is about action, 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 action. Why? Because we're talking about changing your mindset. We're talking about updating or upgrading your philosophy, which means you're changing your identity. Once upon a time, presently and in the past, fear equal ... Fear equaled I don't move. Fear equaled I don't show up. Fear equaled ... Whatever, feeling what you will. Now, what I'm demanding myself to do is transform my identity to whereas now fear doesn't stop me, it actually inspires and encourages me. Because when fear shows up, see, this is another one. I'm telling you, I should be charging y'all for this. When fear shows up, right? I always say self-doubt is my personal trainer. So when self-doubt, however it comes dressed, it's just fear of some sort. When the fear shows up, that's a sign that this matters, that this is important, and that I need to dig in and go harder. I need to lace up my boots. And self-doubt doesn't mean run and hide. Self-doubt denotes that this matters, this is important. Because I have self-doubt when I grab my drink. Right? I didn't have any self-doubt. But perhaps when it was time to start writing this ... or when it was time to speak up in the meeting, or when it was time to, whatever the case may be, whatever the thing is, then self-doubt showed up. That's a sign that this matters. And since this matters, I need to focus. I need to bring all my stuff. I need to bring all of me. So I say it's a personal trainer because it's demanding more of me. It's pushing me. It's challenging me. It's encouraging me. You get where I'm going? So it's telling y'all you didn't have self-doubt when you sat down in that chair. Listen, I need to just put this thing out in the hallway when I'm speaking. I thought I was just gonna casually share some information, but I'm first partaker, right? So I'm talking to me. I'm just, sharing these ideas with you all, but I'm really talking to me first. Self-doubt is your personal trainer. Self-doubt comes to help you, to push you, to challenge you. You don't always love your trainer. It's a love-hate relationship. Listen, I got some people I work with. I tell them, listen, this is, if you wanna leave our sessions always feeling all happy, this probably ain't for you, because I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna love you, but I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna put a demand on what's possible. I'm gonna put a demand on your potential, not what you said, or not what you've done up to this point. I'm gonna put a demand on the awesomeness that I know is buried on the inside of you. That's what I'm calling forth. And that doesn't always feel good. It's not always comfortable. It's not always cute. Sometimes I gotta hold up the mirror and show you and show you where you've been slacking. But that's all in love. And that should encourage you. That should inspire you. That should get you to say, wow, okay, say no more. That should want you to bring your A game. That shouldn't cause you to run away. If it is, you're just not ready. It's okay. But you're just not ready to go to the next level yet. And that's okay. But when you're ready, I shouldn't change that in my when you're ready, I'm not for everybody. But when you're really ready, to change your life, when you're really ready to level up, when you're really ready, then I'm your person. Until then, do what you need to. So start where you are with what you have. Action pronto. Take action now. This is about an identity, because you need to start seeing yourself as the type of person who shows up for themselves, loves themselves, appreciates themselves, who keeps their word to themselves, who has a healthy relationship with fear. So when the fear shows up, you actually get excited because this is something here. I'm about to win big over a strong opponent, or I'm about to learn a whole lot about myself. So I'm about to get a big win, or I'm about to rumble, and I'm gonna have some game film to watch. So that action pronto, baby. Go, 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 go. Stop waiting. The perfect circumstance is right now. Right now is the perfect circumstance. Right now is the perfect time. Not as soon as. Because you're never going to run out. There's always something to fill in that as soon as place. There's always something to fill in that blank. Always. Always, always, always. And so somebody said, well, if I take step one and I decide that I really want to grow and change, and then I take step one and I'm willing to reimagine to change my relationship with failure, I'm going to start to put this in practice now. You're going to miss the mark, right? Don't beat yourself up. It's a process. If fear is stopping you 10 out of 10 times, and then you make a change, you start making these changes, and then now you're 7 out of 10, right? It's stopping you 7 out of 10 times. So now that's 3 opportunities and then we'll get the numbers up. So keep pressing forward. So step 1, believe it. Decide that you want it. And perhaps believing it is a part of that decision. You have to believe that it's possible for you. Give yourself a chance. If you don't have enough belief, enough faith, I have plenty. So just come plug in with me. I got you. So that's step 1. Decide you really want change, and you're not just looking for some relief. Because if you want some relief, there's plenty of motivational videos. There's plenty of funny videos. There's plenty to drink. There's plenty to. I'm not encouraging anyone to do anything. What I'm saying is, if you're not ready, that's okay. Find a healthy way to find that to find that relief that you're looking for in the moment. And then step 1 is redefine your relationship with failure. I'll say it one more time. Failure. What is failure? Failure to I win or I learn, and learning is winning, so I always win. And then step one is action pronto. Take action. Exactly, Bettina, start where you are with what you have. Start where you are with what you have. You don't need the new thing, you don't need to fix this thing. No, if you don't got no tripod, that's okay. Just lean your phone up against the thing. And let's go. Whatever it might be. Right? You don't have a cool ring light? Who cares? Just use the regular light. It doesn't matter. See? The regular light works too. Right? It's a light. Right? It doesn't matter. So don't let not having all the stuff, well, that look crazy. Don't let not having the cool stuff stop you. Start where you are with what you have. Get in front of the window. Go outside. Who cares? Right? But what matters is you're the type of person who gets after it, who makes it happen. You'll be uploading this. I can do that, yes. But I'm actually going to make I'm actually going to redo this for YouTube. I don't know, maybe I'll just use this one. But yes, I'll upload it and I'll make sure you're aware. Action pronto. Start where you are with what you have. And then I'm going to add this piece. You need to change your environment, because you need community, you need accountability in your life. You need people who are on a similar mission. You need community. So there's many things you can do, right? You can audit your timeline. You can adjust. You can adjust the algorithm so that it feeds you things that are helping you to learn and grow, and not the nonsense, right? You can go into settings and have it restart you and watch. Just go to my page and watch like 30 of these. And then all you'll receive is inspirational stuff. So that's one way you can do it, right? Because we always have this thing in our hand and we're constantly here and we're consuming. And so at least consume stuff that's healthy, that's feeding your spirit what it needs. So then you need to connect with some people, right? You need a community, you need accountability. You need to come join the movement. You need to join our group coaching group, right? The Limitless Mindset movement. Come on, tap in. We're working together. We're building some things. We're making some things happen. We're actually about to kick off a 60 days of self-love challenge. We're going to close the year, November and December, with a daily challenge. And I'm gonna provide some journal prompts and some anchors and some encouragement to push everyone to show up for themselves every day. And everyone's going to be involved and sharing some things. And we're going to step outside of our comfort zone, but we're going to love on ourselves every day. Those are the type of people you need to get around. So you need to exit those other group chats, or at least silence them. You need to find some people. You need community, you need accountability. You need someone you can say, oh, hey, listen, my goal is ... Check in with me. You need some people that are in your corner. You need some people that you can get the right type of feedback from. One of the signs, emotional maturity has been a hot topic lately, and I love that. One of the signs of emotional maturity is knowing who and when to ask for help. Say that again. One of the signs of emotional maturity is knowing who and when to ask for help. So you get the map before you go in the woods, right? And then you ask someone who can answer the question that you need answered. There's a lot. If you have a question about life, about decisions, about parenting, there's a lot that I can speak to. But if you have a legal question, I'm gonna point you to my homie who's an attorney. He's a beast. So I'm gonna tell you, well, I don't know, player. But right? So you have to know who and when to ask for help. So many people reach out after the thing then burned down. It's like, I couldn't reach out 6 months ago, when last year, maybe yesterday. So knowing who and when to ask for help is a true sign of maturity. So if you're ready to grow, if you need to go to stop sitting around trying to wrestle it in your mind and figure it out. Raise your hand and ask for help. Speak up. There are people who have committed their lives to helping. When I need help, I ask. That's why I have a therapist. That's why I have